Uh, oh my gosh. Anyways, I apologize if you guys hear me cough, sneeze, whatever. And if I talk with my eyes closed, I haven't been doing so well for the past few days. I want to say at least I got sick I got sick on last Sunday, but it really affected me on Tuesday, and I went to the ER again on Thursday. On Wednesday, I had a really bad. On Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, I had headaches all day long. The headache lasted all day long. I still feel it right now. It's like, the headaches on the right here, like that tight band around your head. The back of my head is tight and stiff. And I don't know if I have a cold, a flu, or whatever, fever. With inside you feel sick out of nowhere. You feel fine 1 minute and feel sick the next minute. So what I want to talk about is my doctor visit. I scheduled a doctor appointment. Oh my god, I keep yawning. I scheduled my doctor appointment on Wednesday. Well, I called on Tuesday for Wednesday. I had my doctor's appointment at 9 a.m. I want to see my doctor because for the headaches I never had headaches that lasted that long, like all day. Not even when I took a nap I had a headache. Woke up, the headache was still there. Went back to sleep at night, woke up in the morning, headache. Here's the thing. On Monday, I left work like an hour early because I wasn't feeling well. Call out on Tuesday. Call out on Wednesday. Was going to go back on Thursday. Guess what happened? Thursday, as I was blowing my nose, I was getting ready to go work. I was in the bathroom. Brush my teeth, wash my face. About to get out, go to work. Blew my nose. Had that falling sensation. Oh my god, that was the first time I had that falling sensation for, I want to say, about 4 years. If you never had that falling sensation, oh my god, that was it's a terrible sensation. And it's like quick drop like this and then slide. So it's like basically I felt here's pretend I'm walking out of nowhere. I feel like one leg gave up and then I just felt like I was completely falling, and then and felt like I was falling. And then I couldn't even find. I was standing, and then I couldn't. I felt like I was crying on the floor, so I just crawled out to the bathroom. Told my mom grab onto my mom's bed because I was in her bedroom or in her in the master bathroom. Told her call 911. Okay, and and then fire department got there. I don't live too far from the fire department, which is a good thing, I guess. And I was just freaking out the entire time. I told my mom, hurry, call 911. And you know what? When you're freaking out, when you're having a panic attack, here's the thing. I didn't have a panic attack till I start freaking myself out. I was like, okay, I felt this before. Just let it come and go, but I couldn't, and then I just freaked out. Then my heart started racing. Then when my heart started racing, I was like, oh my God. Then the fire department came, told me my blood pressure was a little high up there. That could be the reason why I felt that dizziness. And then the back of my head got stiff, right? And tight, or it was like tightness. And then I was like, oh my God. And EMS got there. So they said my blood pressure was a little high, but when they took the image of my heart, they said my heart was perfectly fine. Got to the hospital. Oh my God, there was so much people at the ER. So I had to. So they put me down at the waiting room, which was filled with a lot of people. You know, it's like, oh my God. But when this older gentleman came in, he's like, they asked me, oh, you know, why is he here? Like, you know, the reason. He said he had a little fever. And then he said he was like a little dizzy. I was like, oh my God, my head. I was like, oh my God. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that was for dizziness, but at the same time, it still sucks. And then I was there for like 4 hours or something, and you know, so the doctor, as you get in from the EMS, from the, they do a quick checkup on you, ask you what's going on, what happened to you today. So I told them why. Later. Yeah. And then they asked me, she asked me what I was there for. The reason why I said, oh, because I blew my nose. And then asked me what happened after I blew my nose. I said, just got really dizzy and stuff. And then she said, have you had this before? I said, well, I've been getting really bad headaches lately. Like the back of my head hurts. Like the back of my head feels heavy. Got a headache. Asked, I went to the doctor, my primary. I said, yeah, I went to my primary doctor on Wednesday. And say what they say, oh, maybe just based off anxiety. And then I was like, I told her I got a little bit frustrated. She said, why? Because I've been wanting to see the ENT, right? The ear, nose, and throat doctor. And she said, oh, why? I said, because I've been dizzy, but not this kind of dizzy. And said, oh, because you want to, I said, because when you get dizzy, then you get the panic attack. And I said, yes, a lot of times the panic comes because of how I feel. And then she said, oh, because if you can, so if you don't feel as dizzy, I don't feel dizzy at all, because if the ENT can catch something where they can treat it, you don't feel dizzy, you won't have as much anxiety. I said, yes. And then I said, also, I want to get a CT scan on my brain just to see if there's any sign of tumor or anything. And then she said, and then before I finished the sentence, she said, you know what, we'll do a CT scan because you came in for the dizziness, and you've been complaining about headaches for the past few days, and I don't know why your primary doctor didn't let you do see ENT and stuff. And I was like, I don't know why. And then she's like, a lot, anxiety can cause a lot of symptoms and sensations. And then I was like, I know, but and she said, yeah, we'll do the CT scan just so you have a peace of mind that there's nothing wrong in your brain. And I said, that's what I want to do, and see if there's anything that is that way. At least I know, though feel like I'm gonna go lose my mind if there's something that's in my brain and all this time no one caught it because no one wants to give me a CT scan. So my results of the CT scan perfectly fine. My chest X-ray, this is probably like my fourth or fifth chest X-ray, fine. Then she ordered other blood work that I never had done before. Say all those blood work for testing, a lot of other things that can go wrong. Say all my blood work is fine. So she said you do all the tests that they can do, then they all came out fine. But she said, and I agree. Told me to go see a therapist, a psychologist, to do CBT. And actually, matter of fact, I actually bought a book off Amazon. It's like under $20. She said, I'm not a psychologist or therapist, but I can see you. I can see you struggle. I can tell that you're being tortured by your own thoughts and stuff. I say, yes. I say, throughout the day, my thoughts go crazy. But when I'm watching a video, something funny, I'm playing game, my mind is focused on the game so much that it doesn't know. Then I'm like, oh my God, why? When I'm focused on playing game or something else that I want to focus on, I don't feel so bad. But when I'm freaking out, panicky, I feel sick. Right? Like sick, like I have a cold, the flu, the fever, all at once. I don't know how many of you guys ever feel sick out of nowhere when your anxiety is so high up there, right? Here's the other thing. After I blew my nose, right, got the dizziness. When I went home, in my mind, that I didn't want to blow my nose. Even the doctor told me, I might be like congested, so really bad with hair, and because like when you're congested with hair, your nose is part of your balance sense, and your eyes, your ears, it can mess that up, right? And then I told her, sometimes I blow my nose too hard, and not really hard. I can feel this crunchiness inside my head, my ears. It's like this crunchy sound. I don't know. I can't really think, and that's why. And she said, "Oh, that's why you want to see ENT, because they can do more testing." I said, "Yes." And then she said, maybe you should talk to your primary doctor again, because my primary doctor said, well, when I looked in your ear, it looked perfectly fine. Here's the thing. ENT, they have other testing they can do where your primary doctor, they just look in your ear and that's it. I look up what ENTs can do. They have better microscopes. They can really look inside your ears, and if the ENT looks in my ear and say, oh, you have like let's say one side of your ear is this, one side is not. They can say, oh, based off testing, we can see something in your ears that you can fix, and then you won't be as dizzy or dizzy at all, and that will take away your anxiety. My anxiety is coming from dizziness, okay? So if I get dizzy, instant panic attack. If I feel dizzy, I have headaches. At the same time, sometimes I have the headaches. I don't get the dizziness, but then I focus on the headaches. So, but also my doctor said sometimes the head pain is not actually a headache. You might feel the pain from the back here, but your head hurts because you're wondering why. You keep thinking about it. You're thinking there's something wrong, and then when you think too much, your head hurts. It's like you're overreacting, overthinking, and it's hard not to overreact, overthink when you have panic attack. So, I've been struggling just to use the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, every time I go to the bathroom, I start thinking, what if I get dizzy again? Here's the thing. In my house, my hallway is narrow. I get dizzy walking down my hallway. It feels like the hallway is like slowly moving left and right, like I'm being pushed from one side to the other. Sometimes I feel like the floor is like shaking or moving. Sometimes I feel like things are tilting. It's like tilting like this or that way. It's like I'm walking around a freaking fun house. Sometimes I feel like that. And then sometimes in the bathroom it's the worst. Like let's say I'm brushing my teeth. I look down, I look up. Sometimes I feel like the sink is moving. Like the sink is like slowly moving forward. I have to lean against it. Sometimes I feel like I'm taller than I really am, and I'm only 5'9", 5'10". Sometimes I feel, and this morning when I took a shower, I said, oh my God, what if I faint in the shower? I said, oh my gosh, stop thinking that way. Because back in 2016, I had multiple panic attacks in the bathroom. We remodel our bathroom, so it's a little different now, but if it still looked like how it was back then, 2016, oh my God, I think I would struggle using the bathroom again. It's so sad to just for me to say, oh, I struggle going to the bathroom. Here's the other thing, kitchen. The kitchen makes me dizzy. I don't know what it is. Even when I'm laying down, I mentioned this a lot of times. When I lay down with my eyes closed, I feel like I'm floating around. See, I have to have a body pillow on me, like I'm like on me, like, and then I have my girlfriend's little body pillow way back there. So, I feel she's not always here with me. Okay, so I lay down, I put the body pillow on me, and I put one behind me, and another little pillow in front of me, so it feels like she's here with me. It's the strangest thing. But tomorrow I go back to work. I haven't been to work since last Monday. Oh my God, I'm gonna have anxiety just thinking about going to work. But a lot of people at work, they know I have anxiety, so including my manager, people in the office, so I won't feel so alone. But it's crazy just to think that anxiety, one sensation can really mess you up. But anyways, that's pretty much it.